Hello, my name is Ashley Chastain, and I would like to welcome you to a brief overview of fire prevention and codes for our community. I would like to start off with the 3 E's of fire prevention. These important concepts are education, enforcement, and engineering. Being educated on fire prevention is very important to our homes and businesses in our community. When we're young, we teach children the stop, drop, and roll in case they're ever on fire. We also teach escape routes for the home. In case anything were to ever happen, you would know how to escape your home, where to meet up after you escape, and who to call just in case somebody hasn't already been called, such as 911. Enforcement of fire codes sounds harsh. However, many establishments fail to comply to crucial fire codes. This is why enforcement is very important to fire prevention. Lastly, we have engineering. The way buildings are laid out have an impact on not only fire prevention, but response. Here in LaPorte, our local fire department is who you will deal with when it comes to code enforcement. Our city is turning 50 this year, and along with our older structures, we have also expanded a lot in the past year. Be assured that all new establishments will have to follow all building and fire codes. As far as the older construction and structures are concerned, if any updates or remodeling are to be done, they must be done to comply with all existing code. Several organizations exist to determine if the building materials being used for this remodeling or new construction are fire resistant. In our area, Intertech is one of the leading testers of these materials. There are several locations in our surrounding area. In fact, you can find the closest just 10 minutes from here. They will test the material according to ASTM E84. The amount of smoke produced and the speed of which flames spread are how they test the building material to see if they will meet code. When an inspector enters your establishment, they will be verifying that those materials used meet the fire code. The materials must have been tested and meet the fire ratings and be installed correctly. As I mentioned before, our city has many older structures, some which have been long forgotten. If you drive down Main Street, you will see such buildings. Though the city has restorative plans for these buildings, we must make sure that they do not pose a fire threat to surrounding structures. Due to these buildings' construction dates, most of the building's materials were never tested. We do not know how fast they would burn or spread to the other structures. To prevent risk of life, we have boarded up all entry into these buildings according to code. That way we don't have any young kids maybe wanting to do fireworks inside or any squatters trying to keep warm. So we want to keep the people out so they can't get in and start a fire. We have also disconnected all electrical sources to the buildings. That way there's no risk of an electrical fire. So with that being said, our firehouse is just 1 block away from the main street where all these older structures are. So that allows for frequent patrolling of these buildings to make sure that they are not being tampered with. Moving forward as a community, we must protect our citizens and environment. It is crucial that we have the appropriate organizations and committees to evaluate buildings and the structural planning of these buildings. They would be able to make sure the appropriate things such as smoke alarms, exit signs, water supply, and a means to escape these buildings are available. Yes, fires happen, but if we as a community come together and apply the 3 E's of fire protection, education, enforcement, and engineering, we can help stop fires before they start. Thank you.